Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with more online ranked in PGA Tour 2K23. So my road to Condor Rank continues today, and right now we are sitting with the record of 13-0 for this season, and we're in the par 1 division, which means we are one division away from making it up to the birdie division. So my goal today is to get to birdie 3 by the end of today's video. So we'll probably play 2 matches. Hopefully we get some big wins, stay undefeated, move to 15-0, and climb up in the ranks. If you all get some enjoyment and want to continue to see more online ranked in PGA 2K23, be sure to drop a like and subscribe for plenty more sports game content here on the Gamerability YouTube channel. New videos each and every day, and honestly, a lot of days, 2 videos a day. But it is time. Our solo rank journey continues on our climb to Condor Ranked, and I'm excited. This has been a lot of fun. I'm actually having a lot of fun with the rank series, and here we are. Pinehurst number 2, one of my nemesis in this game, and it looks like we are playing against a PC player today. I guess they could be PC or PlayStation, right? We don't technically know if they're on PC or if they're on PlayStation. We just know they're not on Xbox. I'm feeling good. The swing has been feeling good recently. Putting has been on. Let's play some golf.
And welcome. My name is John. Glad to join you for a round of PGA Tour 2K23. We are doing the front 9 of this one today. This should be a bit of fun, albeit brief fun. Let's go low.
I mean, that's right down the middle. Oh, no. We could be in trouble today.
Okay.
That is pinpoint accuracy right there. And you know, we reached a milestone today. This is the longest rank series I've ever done on the channel. The longest I've ever played an online rank series on the Gamerability YouTube channel is today. I've never got, I guess it was a couple weeks ago actually, but I've never continued an online ranked past this. I usually just don't have fun with online ranked, but I'm having a pretty good time right now. So here we go. So thank you all for keeping it going. Online Ranked Mondays will be continuing. For how long? I don't know. Maybe 15 episodes would be my guess. Here we go.
Well, this should be in the fairway.
That's beautiful. That's a dead straight swing plan as well. Could be a good day.
Shot here on the first.
Now, this course is so tough. These greens are insanely fast, and you have to respect these greens. I know you all are wondering, why did you hit a pitch shot there, Ryan? Well,
maybe this one I'll kick
I was feeling confident, and very rarely do you see me pull out a pitch shot. Maybe Pinehurst is the exception.
Getting ready to fire away with his second shot.
I'll pull out a pitch shot from 67 or 75, a lob wedge or sand wedge. Rarely will I ever go above a sand wedge on a pitch shot, because when you miss, you're in trouble. Your tempo has to be on. It was on that first swing, so I went for it. Here we go. Here we go. 90 yards here. Uphill 50 feet. 5 feet. Got a pitching wedge pitch shot, at least it looks like. And you know our opponent is playing swing stick.
Wedge.
And there's one way you can always tell. If your opponent
here, we've got 15
brings the club back like this multiple times before the shot, that's always a swing stick player. Because you cannot do that on 3-click. If you're playing 3-click, you have to go straight into the swing. So that's one way to tell if your opponent is on the same swing input as you. So you all know I always swing back first. So it's just something you see swing stick players do, because you're filling back to get a rhythm before the shot. Now, not every swing stick player does that. I just want to tell you that. A lot of players go straight into the swing. But it's just one way to always tell if somebody's playing swing stick.
This one's on a good line.
Get in there. That's clutch. Because our opponent hit a dart and is playing some high-level golf.
Love it.
We got ourselves a match. We know we're going to start playing against really good players, right?
Will be halved. And that hole will be halved.
Because there's a lot of players who are way better than me in this video game. I mean, like, as I talked about in my last episode, and a lot of videos on the channel, like some gamers are on another level of precision. Some gamers just know how to game, right? I know how to game, but I don't always game at a high level. Sometimes I do.
Okay,
Sometimes I game at a very low level. But yeah, every swing stick player, not every, but most swing sticks players would do what I do. Bring the club back, get a rhythm, and then send it. So that's the first thing I look for at the opponent, just to see, like, are they the same swing input as me? Like, are we both playing swing stick? I wish they had separate match ranking cues. I understand it might make it really hard to find a match.
Nice shot.
If you separate it out.
Okay.
But there's a huge difference between 3-click and swing stick in this game. And it would, honestly, it'd be cool to have two different rank, because I would play both. For fun, right? 179, downhill 2 feet. But I prefer swing stick. But it would be cool to have two separate rank cues. One for 3-click and one for swing stick. But here we go. I slowed it. That's a nightmare miss.
The approach heading right.
How do you make this course extremely difficult? You hit shots like that.
Well, that's too bad.
That's just a huge miss.
It's okay. Okay, he's setting up a second shot.
Our opponent, Leon, has a chance to throw a dart here. We got Ryan Gamer versus Leon. The door's open.
They've gone with the 7-iron.
That's right at it. Okay. I think we might have be facing off against a Condor rank today, everybody.
This is what our third
We
shot's
knew we
looking
would
like.
meet that opponent who was insane at the game, and we can beat him. We can beat him. We just got to hit better shots than we just did. Let's chip this in. That was such a good strike, too. Okay, we lost our first hole.
All right, if they sink this, they're going to go one up.
No way he misses this. I mean, I've missed him before, but there's just no way. This is not a very difficult putt here at Pinehurst. Good putt, good hole from Leon. Leon is on fire. Dead center of fairway, right at it. Throwing darts every time right now. Maybe Leon was a Condor last season or a couple seasons ago, and then, you know, is returning to the game and redoing his rankings and is facing off against me in par 1. I can tell you Leon is not a par 1 player unless he's just playing out of his mind right now, which is possible.
All right, let her fly.
Unlucky with the row there, but welcome to Pinehurst, right? Get lucky. I did full backspin. I think it's going to hold. That ball was smashed. Yeah, that's going to be in the fairway. Beautiful. YouTube, I need your 1 times. I'm not feeling confident
into the second
in my swing, and a lot of that comes down to, if you watch the last career mode episode, I lost the putting there at the Shriners Children Open final round. That was episode 151 of the PGA 2K Career Series, and I just lost the putter. In episode 150, putter was perfect. 151, it was off, and this is after that round, and it's just, the swing is just, I don't know. I don't know what happened to the putting. We've got to find it today, though. Tough shot for Leon here. He's probably got to do a pitch shot. He's definitely not hitting a chip shot that it says at the top right. I would do a normal lob wedge here. He went with the pitch shot and sent it. And it was the downhill ply. It was the downhill lie that affected that the most. You know, a lot of, it's so easy to forget about the downslope there, but that downslope heavy rough lie basically got rid of the percentage points on the rough. So it basically flies like a flyer's lie, and it just goes. And a lot of people misread that. I misread it plenty of times. Be the one that's got to stop. That's a good shot. I sent it. I still like a pitch shot from there,
nice
but
little approach shot.
you know, it's always very frustrating.
This is his third shot.
When the door's open, you're in a high percentage look and you just miss it. And we just got to get in a rhythm. We should have planted that right next to the hole. That's the pressure of match play, though. We know the door was open. We know we have to execute. We have an opponent who can plant it right next to the hole from the fairway. So we had a chance and we missed it. That's a good shot from there. It's tough.
Okay, you
gotta
need
make
this
it
to win the hole.
12 feet. It's a level putt as far as up and downhill, so it's going to break heavy right to left, though. Got to make it. Going to break heavy at the beginning, too. That's the toughest part about this read, is that initial break. Get in there. That is clutch right there.
After bogeying the last, I like it.
Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers, everybody. Come on.
All right, and from the shortest par 4, we now move to the longest par 4 on the course, but we do get a bit of a break. We got
this is a perfect match play course. Like, I love Pinehurst, love the challenge, and for match play, it's perfection. That's perfect. It's going to funnel out and flat. It's going to be flat ground over here to the right, too. That's going to be perfect.
Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does.
One of the toughest holes on the course here. Hole number 4 here at Pinehurst, 530 yards. It is very difficult. It's a par 4. Look at that one fan there standing to the right. Look at that one fan. Look. What is that guy doing there to the right? What in the world? He must have paid for like VIP viewing spots for this highly anticipated ranked match today.
Let's see what he'll do here. He's got about 225 to go.
He's just standing right there. That's so good. Thank you all for the support here on the channel across all my videos. I greatly appreciate it. And I'm glad you all are liking the ranked content. I know I don't play a lot of online. I'm an offline gamer in every game. I don't play a lot of online. But I do occasionally from time to time. Career mode is where it's at for me. It's always my favorite modes to play. Career mode of franchises. But online ranked I enjoy from time to time.
Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin.
3 hybrid in hand, uphill 16 feet, 8-mile-an-hour wind. I love this club. It's an uphill lie, though, so makes this a little bit tougher. But Pinehurst rolls out a lot.
Oh, this is looking good.
What in the world? 103. It was not trying that. The wind can't save us there. That 103 sent it. Not a bad miss, though.
Well, missed the green there on that one.
Now, our opponent is going to have a really tough shot. We're kind of in a high percentage look here. Our opponent is going to have almost an impossible shot. An impossible putt, right? Isn't he on the green? We can make this. Full loft and backspin into the upslope. Is going to take off a little more distance. I'm going to aim right at 7 yards and chip it in. I was getting aggressive, a bit too aggressive. Bit too aggressive. The uphill lie did not play as much as I thought. You can tell I'm so used to chipping from the rough, right? Because that's where I live in this video game. But yeah, from the fairway there, I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking smart, I can tell you that. Honestly, this putt's going to be tough to even get close. You've got to be so precise on this one, and Leon's got to play this outside, hit the right speed, and get it to stop. Because if not, this ball is gone. Still great. That is a fantastic putt.
Save par.
Like nothing you can be mad at yourself at that putt, right? That was very well done.
This putt's going. That's what we needed in there for par.
You know, if you all have seen me play this course in the career mode on the channel, you know just how fast these greens are. If he overhits that by a percentage point, that ball could roll off the green, and that's Pinehurst. Even on 136 green speeds, these greens play like glass. And we have a tie match through the first 4 holes here.
This is our first par 5.
I love Pinehurst number 2.
Good luck.
Gotta strike the fairway here. That's perfection. A 106 blast. The pull on the swing plane is canceled out by that slight slow. Just perfection. We're going to have a good look at a potential eagle here. Wow.
And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does.
You know, that's what these ranked videos are all about. Having fun, right? Like, I'm having fun today. We have a great match against Leon. Like, this could go either way. This match could go either way. We got 2 really good players right here. So, match play, 2 really good players. Anything can happen, and I'm here for it. Good drive.
Let's see what he does here. He's got about 220 yards to go.
Now, the thing that Leon really has to dial in here is the shot shaping. You have to spin this at Pinehurst. He's got a 4-iron here, hitting into the green with the tailwind. You got to dial in backspin here. If you do not, this ball is rolling off every time. Now, the thing is, if it rolls off, it's fine. You can chip it up close. If you go in that bunker to the left, it's a nightmare. And it looks like he's playing for the side he'll lie too. Leon has this set up perfect.
And they're going with the 4-iron.
The question, does he execute it? And he did execute the shot. Does it go left? That is perfection. That is such a well-executed shot.
We are about 195 yards out from here.
Leon used course management there. Where would you rather miss? Leon was going to hit here, right? And he played it safe by sending it out here. That is a well-executed shot to set you up for success. If you miss left, you're in trouble. Course management. Now, what am I going to do? Well, do you want to win or do you want to lose? You know, Leon took the safe route. You already saw that. I'm going to take the route I always take here. We go straight at the hole. Going to come off to the left. And everybody got real nervous all of a sudden. You want to win or do you want to lose? I've hit this shot 1,000 times in the career mode. And 1,000 times in the career mode, I've hit it in this bunker. I just didn't want to say that part. So close with that being dead on. Like, did you all realize how close that was to being just absolutely perfection? We hit it a little bit more to the left. That side hill lie played a little bit more. If we aim to the right there, that goes a little bit further. It's perfect. So, that's golf. Love it or hate it, that's golf. I love it. And I'm going to send this one in. I've had this chip shot before. I never execute it good because I always leave it short, but not today. Well, and there would be the 20th time leaving that chip short. And
they will go to 1 up if they sink this putt.
Well, Ryan, did you say do you want to win or do you want to lose? Clearly, your route is you want to lose. That's what it's looking like, isn't it? That's why course management always wins. Now, it's hard to say that. How close were we to executing that to perfection?
Oh.
Good putt. You know, it wasn't execution, though. The swing was great. It was, I misread the side hill lie. That's just all it was. And you misread one element there. When you attack it, you're in trouble. That's the reason what Leon did was the right play. Got to make it one time.
Going towards that hole.
Let's go, Ryan.
So
Come
good.
on.
So good.
Woo. Look at Ryan Gamer running across the green, fist pumping. You'll love to see it. That's a big birdie. This is a
And in the hole.
important learning lesson to you all. When you have a short-sided chip shot on an upslope in the heavy rough, get your shot set up. I set up at 20 yards, full loft and backspin. What I did not account for was the uphill lie enough. I should have aimed full send lob wedge. A full send lob wedge, full loft and backspin would have been perfect. And I didn't do it. So now you all can learn from my mistake and not make the same mistake.
At Pinehurst number 2 is before us.
This is a nightmare.
Tee shot and try to stay away from those bunkers.
You know, that par 4 earlier is one of the toughest holes, but I think this green is one of the toughest shots. It's 231. It's slide up the hill. We got a 5-mile-an-hour tailwind. This thing has got to be struck to perfection. 3 hybrid in hand, a little bit of lofted backspin. When I add this amount of shot shaping, I better strike it perfect, right? This could be a nightmare. The wind is shifting. And I slowed it. Well, it's not a nightmare. If it goes in the sand, high percentage shot here at the splash. Gonna play just fine. I miss fair greens all the time to bunkers, so
that's all right.
Nothing else is new here now.
Rip here. Let's see what he does.
A rare miss for me with the hybrid in my hand. That's actually very disappointing. The swing's just not there yet today. I don't know what it is about it, but it just doesn't feel smooth. Just the thumb hasn't woken up yet.
Here is their 4 iron. And this is a tough call. Not sure where this will go.
That's going to be right with me. Yeah. It's so tough, this golf hole. Like, this is why this is like one of the best match play courses. Full loft and backspin, 79 to 86% lie. You all have seen me hit the shot 1,000 times on the channel. This is no different than what I hit every time. No different. Just play the game the way it's meant to be played. That's perfection. Landed that at the perfect spot. It's going to stop.
Oh, that's going to work for you.
Now, nice. Does our opponent know that this shot has to be full loft and backspin? That's the question. We're going to learn our opponent's shot shaping ability right now. Does Leon know that to stop this here at Pinehurst, you better be spinning this and lofting this to the max? If not, you're in trouble. Leon knows. Leon knows. That is absolute perfection. We have found an opponent who knows every aspect of this game. Full loft and backspun right on the edge of the slope. Golf knowledge is there and game knowledge is there for Leon and Ryan Gamer. You'll love to see it. Okay, this is great.
Let's see what we can do on the next hole. Whew. And if he manages to sink this putt, the hole will be halved.
Hey. Okay, this is a fight. Whoever wins this is just a incredible match. I want to win bad, but
okay, here we go, par 4.
What an opponent, what a match. This is what this series is all about.
That big, nasty waist area, sand all over the right side of this fairway. So if you're cutting corners, you want to be sure you're going to make it over.
Yeah, here's the thing. We have to calculate my chance of hitting the fairway at all. And my fairway percent is low across the board. So the question becomes, what gives us the easiest chance to birdie? And I think our shot of hitting this fairway are 0 to none, regardless, so why not send it? My most missed fairway in this video game probably is right here. That was a perfect shot without the slow. That's going to play just fine. It's going to be a flop shot with full loft and backspin.
Okay,
we can get that close.
Ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes.
How many slows is that today? I tell you, when the slows hit you, it's just so tough to swing your way out of it. There was another episode in this series where I kept slowing it as well. But this is a player, if you're not familiar with my content, I miss fairways all the time. So there's nothing new here. If this stays in the sand, he's in great shape. Yeah, he's in great shape.
And he's in the fairway bunker. Let's see what happens.
The only downside to this is he has to make a decision. Is he hitting a pitch shot or a normal shot? A pitch shot, this is not a high percentage shot. A normal shot, it's a high percentage shot. So it depends on what Leon decides to hit here. A pitch shot on this upslope with this wind is really tough. A normal shot on this upslope is a lot better with this tailwind. It says pitch, but it also could be normal. It never shows the right thing. We'll have to see how the shot actually flies. So dangerous to hit a pitch shot here. Because you got to do shot shaping. You've got to read the uphill lie, read the bunker lie. And that's what happens when you pitch it. A lot of players make that same mistake, right?
Second shot
a
here
lot
on the
of,
seventh.
you know, you're in the fairway there. That's when that shot can be hit. But when you're in that upslope and you have to put shot shaping on the shot, it's gonna kill the shot. And a lot of times you're getting the low percentage of the lie, and it's just so easy to miscalculate it. And if you misstrike it by any amount, you're in trouble. This is a terrible lie. 62 to 70%. Are you kidding me? Welcome to Pinehurst number 2. What did we even do here? You're kidding. There's no way we get this ball to stop in the first place. I don't even know what to do. I think the best play is just send it into the hole. You can't hit it any better than that. Perfect shot setup. I changed it at the last second to take off distance, just anticipating that shot was going to fly at the higher percent of that range, and I was miscalculating it, that it was going to play more at the lower range. I was feeling confident with my swing, executed it to perfection, and that's a really tough shot. Oh my, that gets the nervous shitters out. Leon has a very difficult shot. He just hit this same shot in the last hole. This is a little bit tougher, though. Because this ball can spin right back into the bunker. You got to be so careful here. That's perfection. Okay, Leon can play from the sand. That's well executed, full loft to backspin.
All right, drop this.
Well
and
played.
Go one up.
Got to make it.
Your opponent.
12 feet. Uphill 2 inches. Visualize the ball rolling. Last minute correction, send it in. One time, everybody, like you've never one time before. Come on.
Oh, no, it's right there.
I misread that by a mile.
7-foot putt for him.
The eye test messed me up there. The eye test, I aimed well to the left, and we missed a big opportunity. It looks like Leon is playing a lot of break on this short putt. Welcome to Pinehurst number 2. Good putt. That is clutch.
Putt drops on in for par.
But wow, we lost a big opportunity. The thing is about this course, you never have an easy putt. We hit a fantastic shot and missed it. Running out of time, that's fine.
This putt's good so far.
Wow.
Okay, that hole's going to be halved.
It's not an easy putt. Like, I'm not mad at myself for missing that. It's a tough read. You're going to miss putts on this course, and just happened to miss that one on a pretty big misread. I'm mad at myself for misreading that
hole
much.
At Pinehurst number 2 with a par 5.
That's golf, Phil.
Pretty much straight away, but you will want to take a peek at
So
the
this hole is actually a
this
par
fairway
4
before you let
in
this
real
one
life.
fly.
It was a par 4 for the U.S. Open in real life in 2024, but in this game, they have it as a par 5. So it's the most scoreable hole, but the thing is about this one, the green's really tough.
That's going to do. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does.
Tied through 8. What a match. Gamerability YouTube community, let's get fired up. Isn't this what Ranked Mondays are all about? Are you kidding me? Good strike. Both of us been playing great. Like, every single shots have been on.
Second shot
The room
him
for
on
margin
this
is 0. The room for margin. The room for error. The margin of error. That's it. Oh my. You all know what I mean. 165, normal shot in hand. Looking at a 9-iron. Gonna come off to the left. Doing a good job of reading the side hill lie in the wind. If he strikes this right, that's a perfect setup.
Taking this one with the 9-iron.
Slight fast, and it looked like he underswung. Still a really good shot.
All right, what do we got here? Looking like about 165 to
Gotta
the pin.
strike. Gotta strike. Easiest hole in the course. This is our chance. The door's open. When the door's open, you gotta slam it shut.
This is looking promising.
So I used the knowledge gained from his shot because I feel like his shot setup was good. But we knew that he mis-executed the shot, and we also knew that
nice
the side
on
heel
that
lie
one.
and wind basically canceled each other out. So basically, I knew to aim almost straight at that pin to attack
Okay,
that
this
from
is
left
his
to
third.
right. And it worked out because we hit the shot right, but we could have very well been in Leon's position here because he seemed to set up the shot very similar. At least we learned from his shot where to hit it based on the knowledge of the fast and underswing. Now, I'm guessing, right? We don't see the actual input on the screen. I kind of wish we did. Wouldn't it be cool if we saw our opponent's input on the right? Leon, what a shot!
To go 1 up for the match.
That is the beauty of match play. You go for it. Leon went for that. That is a great, great shot, and we have to execute this one. Visualize the read. Don't overcomplicate this. It's a simple read.
This one's tracking.
It's a simple read. One up.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Dormy. Our opponent has to win the final hole to win.
After that hole.
We should be 2 up. That should be game over, right? Woulda, coulda, shoulda means nothing on the golf course.
Shortest
You focus on right now.
Doesn't mean we shouldn't be careful off the
Yeah.
tee, though, does it?
John's right. Got to be careful here. It's 188 yards, downhill 8. This 176 is going to fly about 179. With this wind, it's a little bit in the face. So what I'm going to do here is add a little bit of shot shaping and loft. Not a lot, but enough. And I'm going to aim right in this area here. Or here. One time.
You made good contact.
That's going to do just fine. That's going to do just fine. It's a pull and a slow, but it's going to slide from left to right. Ah, too much spin.
It's
on the dance floor, though.
One. Well done.
The door's open
He's
for our
looking
opponent.
ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole.
The odds for me to make that putt on that side slope are going to be pretty low. I mean, I'm not sure I've ever made a putt on this green from that spot. So if Leon hits this close, puts himself a better putt, we're going to extra holes. He slowed it. That's the nerves of match play. Our opponent has been dead on all day besides the 2 par 3s, I believe.
This will be his
The
second
2 par
shot.
3s, he's hit 2 slows. Now, I've hit a lot of slows today on a lot of holes, but yeah, that's the nerves of match play. We've all been there. I mean, how many of you all have been in that same position as Leon? The pressure's on. You're hitting second. You know you have to hit it inside your opponent, and you fall short. Now, he has to go to make this. If he misses this, if we put it close, the match is over. What a match. This has been electric. Are you kidding me? Can we get a round of applause for Leon? What a match. That's a really good shot. A very difficult shot to hit.
Sink this.
And yeah,
Crown victorious
this is
in
what I
this
was talking
match.
about. The low odds to make, but we don't have to make it. All we do is have to get this in the same zip code, and we're good. Why not make it? Why not make
Really
it?
good.
You gotta hit it. That was the line. Oh, what a
Here
read.
he goes. Putting for par here.
That's a win, though. That was such a good strike. We should have won. We should have had that birdie earlier, but still, that was a great match.
Ooh.
That's tough, but Leon knows the match is over
He's got
anyways.
a 3-footer here.
I know Leon wants to pull out the driver here. Don't do it, Leon. It's been a good match, you know. Just finish out. Some people get really upset here, and they'll... Well, I just gave a round of applause. I just gave a round of applause to our opponent. Our opponent not only lost more points for quitting there, our opponent rage quit when the match was over. Like, that is very poor sportsmanship. This is golf. This is golf. Golf is a game of sportsmanship, and that is about the worst sportsmanship you can have. That, I take back my round of applause. I do give a round of applause for our Leon's skill. Leon was really good, very knowledgeable on the game, but sportsmanship level, that was just so bad. I mean, to quit there, hey, but you know what? That's another rage quit win. We have 522 rank points. You can see that. We are par 1. Why would you quit at that point? I'll never understand. You know what? I always say this. Always say this. It seems like gamers have changed over the years. Gamers and athletes. If you play sports, you play online gaming, you have to realize that you will lose. Learning how to lose and learn from it is just as important as learning how to win. Learning how to take a loss, sportsmanship, respectfully, and taking that loss and then using that loss to win in the future. It's just a lost art. I'm telling you, it's a lost art in online gaming these days. It's a lost art in sports, in real life for athletes. Like, you have to learn how to lose, as crazy as that sounds. You have to be willing to take a loss. If you're willing to play to win, you gotta be willing to accept a loss when it happens. I always say that, and it's what I say to young athletes. It's what I teach to young athletes. Here we go. TPC Southwind, back 9. If you do play to win, you better be willing to accept a loss respectfully when it happens. And you just don't see that these days, do you? But hey, we won, and that's all that matters. What a fight and what a long match that was. That was electric. Just hate for it to end that way, right? Like, you just hate it. Because now when I ever see I'm matched up against Leon, I'm just not going to play the match. Right? Like, it's just... I wouldn't want to play again, right? And that was a great match, a great opponent. It had to end that way, and I just... Wow, that hurts. Partial driver. You don't see a lot of people hit those. Don't try that at home unless you practice it on the range, right? Partial shots are really tough to hit, but when you learn to hit them, they're very satisfying.
Nicely struck. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him.
444 yards, downhill 13 here on this par 4. I'm interested to see, is our opponent going to hit a partial driver, a D-lofted drive? What rank is our opponent? What ranked hat is that? Orange? Isn't that all the way up there? That's not red. It's not Condor.
Looks like about 150 yards to go.
Is our opponent a high-ranked player? Because did you see that hat? Isn't that a high-ranked hat tier? Oh no. 151, uphill 6. We might have just found a gamer. But in this wind, no wind today. We have no excuse not to plant these shots close. Either player doesn't have an excuse, right?
Ooh, looks like you're going to be
That's
putting.
perfection.
Great
Yes.
job on that approach.
Come on.
Okay, he's getting ready to
I don't know what
away
rank that is.
second
That
shot.
our opponent has a ranked hat, but I don't know what division that is.
Going with the 9-iron.
I believe that's a ranked hat.
Let's see what happens. He's in the green side. Rough.
Wish I could get a better look at the hat, right? I just can't see it. Maybe we'll see it on a cutscene or something. Tough shot, though. He slowed that one, and I had the pressure on him, though. Oh, that's a good shot.
Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent.
High-level shot, but he knew he had to make that, right?
First hole.
We have an Xbox battle here. I love an Xbox battle, you know? Gotta love an Xbox battle.
Par 3.
Oh, it reminds me of a comment on my last ranked video. Somebody said, I want to see your skills. This is going to make you all laugh. I still haven't spit my skill points for Ryan Gamer. But this is the career mode version of Ryan Gamer on the channel. I have still not spit my skill points. So I have I have like 36 unspent skill points on this version of Ryan Gamer. So you want to see my skill points. I just have the first tier unlocked and haven't done it again. So we need to do that here soon, don't we? So what skills do I have active? Good question. Like 2. That could be an ace.
Well, I think we had the right club
That could be the
here.
one. That would have been our second ace in this season. We got an ace in the at Paynes Valley number 10.
And let's see how this hole goes down.
I know some of you out there is like, Ryan can't go a video without mentioning that ranked in match play, right? I can't. I just can't go a video without mentioning that shot. I mean, how long in this video? Like over 40 minutes before I mentioned it, so you'll love to see it. All right, let's see what our opponent can do here. 158, downhill 9, has a 9-iron, and the pressure is on. Let's see what he can do. I mean, he's feeling the pressure. He's feeling the pressure, I can tell you that. Huh. Aimed far to the left, and then aimed far to the right, and then just decided to go straight. I'm not sure what our opponent was doing there. It's like he was trying to decide what shot to hit, like to do shot shaping or not. Gotta make it. If he doesn't, he's gonna drop the first 2 holes here. And he's going to drop the first 2 holes. We are playing insane golf today. Even in that last match, we were on. Our opponent was on, too. A couple mistakes is all it costs you in match play, right? Really thought about that one. I mean, hey, what do I always say? Always do the eye test.
And after that one, you are 2 up on your friend.
2 up. We're playing some golf at TPC Southwind. Let's go. Pinehurst was great. Like, that was a great ranked match. And that course is perfect.
See what happens here on
for
the
ranked
12th hole.
Yeah, we're not going for that one. I mean, this is the one where you just send it in the fairway. No need to get fancy here. You know, if our opponent wants to send this one onto the green, feel free to do it.
Nothing wrong with that.
We've seen this on ranked a lot.
Here. Let's see how this goes.
Do you all find that you get the same courses almost on the same rotation? Why don't they have all of the courses, official courses, on like on the list, right? There's so many great courses in this game, and I feel like you get like kind of the same ones. Hey, I love this. I love TPC Southwind, right? I usually play well here, but I feel like we get like the same courses. And I don't play a lot of ranked to kind of see It's always like this. I'm going to go to hold this out. No wind. Why not? Going to come off slightly to the right, but a little less because it's a gap wedge. This might be the most out in my swing has ever been. And I think it's because our last opponent made me upset at the end of that game.
Great work. Nice approach on that one.
I don't mind a rage quit early on, but when there's a rage quit, when your opponent holds up there for 30 seconds or 10, 15, however long it was, and then rage quits, and you don't get to see the scoring, you don't get to see how many holes you won, how well you played, you don't get to see the actual point distribution.
This putt is insanely long.
I get a little upset,
feel bad for
and
the guy,
using
really.
that little bit of anger to dominate here against our next opponent. I feel bad for our opponent right now. This opponent didn't do anything wrong. What a shot!
And it drops.
Never mind. Oh my. What division is that hat? It's a 5 on there, right? That's not par. It's not. I'm trying to think to the different colors, right? We're going to have to look at the end of this.
And
it's up there, right? It was a clutch putt from our opponent. Like, that was such a clutch putt. We're hitting darts, though. Let's stay angry, right?
And teeing this one up on hole number 13.
It was such a clutch putt, though.
Beauty of a swing there.
Our opponent just has to find his tempo. Once he finds his tempo, he'll be fine. It's just finding that initial tempo, right? Can be tough. I mean, you all watch my content.
He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him.
Takes me a while to find my tempo sometimes. Can find it a lot easier on Pro. On Master, I never have it. Good shot.
And from here, he's setting up around 155 yards out.
154, uphill 6. The wind's picked up just slightly, but it's still not going to affect it. Maybe a yard. See what he's going to do.
And here's their 8-iron.
That's dead at it.
This one's looking good.
Oh, what a shot. Okay.
And we've got about
he's dialed it in now.
Yards to the pin from here.
We're lucky we took advantage of our opportunities. Now we've got to do exactly what he did. The wind died down all the way for my shot.
This one's
That's going to be just fine. Distance control was fine. Look at that. That was a slight miss. That ball shot off to the right.
There we go. That's cooking on this approach.
Got to make the putt. Pressure's on. We're 2 up. We can't drop this. We got to keep that 2-stroke advantage.
And you'll grab that birdie.
11 feet. Smooth right to left. A lot of break at the end.
It could be a good one. Yikes,
You're
that one
kidding.
And he needs this to win the hole.
That's a nightmare. I mean, yeah, it's not an easy putt, but it's one I make 90% of the time, maybe.
For the birdie.
Hey, good hole from our opponent there.
All right, let's forget about that hole.
Okay.
And look to the next hole.
He's got his tempo dialed in. This is I don't know what that rank is, but it's definitely above ours. I could say that. It's definitely above ours. It's probably like
their 4-iron.
Oh, that's another slow.
Going right. Well, that one's goodbye.
The tee shots are crushing our opponent right now in this round. That's another slow.
And see what you do off the
tee. Rage quit meter for our opponent has to be up there. And I'm going to hit this hybrid onto the green and make a putt for birdie. Or an ace. That would work too. Yeah, that'll do.
And chalk up another green in regulation. All right, let's see what happens. This is his third shot.
That's why I love hybrids, right? I mean, that has to be so frustrating for our opponent, right?
They've chosen the 3-iron here. The shot's coming in nicely.
It's a good shot. That's a good comeback shot after you know you've hit one in the water. He knows he's lost, right? Like, he's not coming back from that unless we somehow 3-putt here.
Ouch, right by the hole.
Yep.
Okay.
We've all been there, right?
2 up on your friend.
We've all been there. I did the same thing.
No.
You gotta be kidding me.
And he's making an attempt here at the double
putter
bogey.
has been so hot lately for me in this game.
And a nice putt there.
Beside
And if you can
episode
sink
51 of
this,
the
you'll
career
go 2
mode,
up
but
for the
still.
match. And you're 2
That's
up in
golf.
this match after that hole.
That's golf. It's all right. We won the hole. That's what matters, right?
See what happens here on the 15th.
Those gonna sound crazy, but after I hit this golf shot, I think I need water instead of coffee because I feel thirsty. I know some of you are like, did Ryan really just say that? Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Beautiful swing.
Yeah, you actually heard that on the Gamer Ability channel. I'm sorry you had to hear that. You got to drink some water every now and then. Too many birdies today. I'm running out of coffee, right?
And let's see how he does on this hole.
Now we're going to lose the match, right? I mentioned putting. I mentioned birdies. That is a good shot. It's unfortunate that rolled into the rough for him because that was a really good shot. Okay, normal shot range, lob wedge. This is ideal scenario. Let's make this shot. That's very frustrating because you got to put that right next to the hole. I just pushed it.
This green. Good work.
Have you all ever seen very high winds in matchmaking?
In the rough.
I never have. The most I've seen are probably 9 miles per hour. Does it ever get to very high range? No, probably because people would uninstall the game, right?
Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water.
I think that rage quit meter for our opponent just struck about 9 or 10. It's probably 9.9, and he's thinking right now about the decision. Okay, 9.9, and it reached 10. So we've all been there. Not sure what happened on that shot. I think that was a classic slow. That was a slow underswing, and oh my. We've all been there, painful, and that is another win. We are now 15-0 on our Road to Condor series here. 15-0. We did not move up to birdie. How? How? The way I understand it, that's another opponent we don't get to see the rank. Wait, is that? Let's check, actually. So what we're going to check, we're going to go to the leaderboard, right? I'm going to go to the leaderboard, and we're going to see the different divisions there to the right. Albatross! Our opponent was an Albatross player! What? Yes! Albie is orange. You see it at the top. Our opponent in one season, whatever season it was, finished Albie. One short from Condor. And we just dominated. That gives us confidence moving forward. That was an opponent of the Albie level. Our first opponent was probably an opponent of Albie or Condor level. That is fantastic. So now we are 15-0 on the leaderboard here. Rank, you can't see it, but you look at the bottom left here, 6,687 in the world right now this season, 15-0. How could somebody play 942? That's more than 942. How could somebody play over 1,000 ranked matches in a season? I guess this is the only game you play? Who could play? Oh, it says right there, 1,021. Who could play 1,021 ranked matches? Clearly, the top players don't play any other game than PGA Tour 2K23 online ranked. 1,000? There's no way. There is no shot. There is no shot. But yeah, we did it. 15-0, everybody. Up top 7,000 in the world this season. We've only played 15 matches. We're playing some exceptional golf and looking to continue that undefeated streak in the next episode. We are still undefeated. We took down our first Albatross player today. Now, unfortunately, we don't get to see what ranking our opponents are today after the match because our first opponent, we don't talk about the end of the first match, but we don't get to see that. And the second opponent, I understand. I think, you know, I never rage quit. And my rage quit meter would have been up at the 9.5 area right there at that point. So I would have been close. I would never rage quit, but it would have been right up there. And our opponents, I believe, it was heating up. You could see it building. You could see it building, and our opponent might have just got upset and thrown the controller rage quit there. But this has been fun. Thank you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, be sure to drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more. And there's plenty more sports game content you can tune into here on the Gamer Builder YouTube channel. The same virtual athlete you see on screen there, Ryan Gamer, plays a lot of different sports on the channel, and all the career modes and franchises, dynasties, whatever there is for a sports game. I usually play it, and it's always so much fun. So check out those series. My favorite right now is probably the College Football 25, Dynasty, Kentucky Dynasty. But honestly, I'm having a blast with all of them. And I will see you all in the next video on the channel. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.